Well, we have mentioned readiness over and over again in several social media, and I know you will all be coming to hear from us, and I can tell you that we are totally ready. In fact, we are consolidating on some of the plans that we have made across the states. As far as we are concerned, every strategic arrangement has been made, and so we are ready to engage them. The number of House of Rep is clear, is known, so it's not even asking number, because we cannot have more, we cannot have less. We have 9. I said it. We have 3. They are there. They are campaigning in their various locations. A House of Assembly member ordinarily has about 2 constituency as the case, 2 local government or thereabout, or rather is driving a constituency. And so we are meeting on a daily basis, we are talking, and these people are already carrying campaign out in their constituency on daily basis. Take Akoko Edo for instance. I'm sure that you also read the news. Marvelous Omabayo is our House of Rep candidate at that local government, and that constituency, I mean to say. So he's doing extremely well. And then check Dina Yahweh is also doing extremely well around here. And so many of them. Neither is our Senate candidate for Edo South. He's equally doing well. I think this question is becoming a little bit later still now, because we have answered this question over and over again before today. So if we are saying it has no structure before us today, is that the question that anybody is still asking? And if anyone still asks that question, then he's just being shallow intellectually. That is my view, because we have had a town hall meeting in this town. People visited, people were invited to it, and people were there. And to the eye of every one of us. We also had 2 million man march here. A lot of us were at Ring Road. So all of these, what are they? So I ask again, what is actual definition of structure by those who are asking this question? Well, thank you. You have just said some people are showing sympathy. Sympathy itself can be criminal. There can be criminal sympathy. The position of the party is not Labour Party Edo State, affirming or reaffirming or giving an undue position on it. It is the party's decision. It is the party's decision that Activate is our House of Rep candidate for Orionwo and Uwode respectively. It is not that the Edo State office of Labour Party has said so. Let's not forget that the candidature of persons in that category, is usually made by the national office of the party, and where you have the hierarchy sitting to decide, looking at the possibility of winning an election via the candidate they are choosing. Because the mainstay of a political party, the thinking of every political party is to win election, and all of these persons, the party as it were, they are looking at credentials. They may be wrong or right, but as it is, the situation is that, and as published by INEC, Activate is the candidate. And therefore, if anyone is bringing about undue settlement because of the fact that they have taken their payment somewhere and want to make the situation appear as if Labour Party has issues, it is not Labour Party, it is those persons who have eaten from where they were not supposed to eat from as members of this party that has the problem. Because we are aware that a lot of them have been paid, by the opposition to make issues around Labour Party. Of course, we are not surprised, because Labour Party is the party of the day. And since we started in June, no other party have been mentioned. Some of them are immersed in some terrible crisis within their party. Some of them have produced candidates that have been outrightly rejected by the people of this country. And so you must appreciate the fact that all of this will, engender some kind of criminality as orchestrated by those who are still talking about the one there and Orion one constituency. So as far as we are concerned, it's a matter that is beside that. Of course, it's even wrong to talk about that now. I think the court will permit me. Otherwise, the matter, the dispute is already in court. So why are we going to be talking about it? So that explains how bereft intellectually those who are still talking about this issue are. Because when the matter is the court, you don't talk about it. What agitations are you still making? Is it because is it that you have lost confidence in the court where you have gone? Once you are in the court, what protests are you still going to be doing? What are you still talking about? Why are you against some individuals because you are so badly and criminally envious of people? This party has been here, and I can tell you that until June 2022, these ones who joined us for that date have not been here. You can imagine a man who is less than 6 months in the party is going out making voicemails here and there as if he has been in the party. You are not just 1 year in the party and you are claiming it. So it is very terrible how criminal this past government has reduced quite a number of persons to in this country. What the exhibition you see there is outright criminality, because you lie against people. It's criminal. Well, I'm not going to speak about that in the front of the camera, because all of these are already being put together by the party. It is not even the state now. The party is critically looking at all of this, because if you intelligently criticize the party, we will understand that and we will give answers. We will be ready now to do some clarification so that you may understand. But when you are criminal about it, then we are not going to listen to you. A lot of them can be sleeping in the streets, and Labour Party will not lose any sleep as far as we are concerned, including those you mentioned their name. But what I can tell you in conclusion is that it is not the interest of Labour Party to continue to entertain questions on this issue, because it is already before the court, so that no one will run foul of the laws and the regulation of a court. It's unconventional to talk about an issue that has been taken to court. As of today, I'm telling you authoritatively that the matter is in court.
People are getting this whole thing very wrong. When you talk about structure of a political party, the people are the structure. When you talk about structure, you're talking about people being positioned, people of like minds in various facets of the polity. And in this dispensation, the people have seen that there is only one man who can do the needful at the national level, and that is Excellency Peter Obi. And of course, we all have mobilized ourselves voluntarily to work for him, irrespective of whether party structure or whatsoever. A lot of people are volunteering in different facets of their lives, giving out their hard-earned money in order to support this movement, the Peter Obi movement. And of course, a lot of things are happening. So when you hear people talk about structure, they're actually talking about the structure of criminality. It's a structure of, they are talking about structure where people look at, they have formed themselves into a gangsterism. That is the structure they are talking about. And that structure is what we are trying to remove in the 2023 elections. If you look at the three major political parties, you know from all indication, even though the PDP and the APC have been on ground for almost 23 years or so, 24 years or so, the Labour Party has all it takes to win this election. If you look at the registered voters under at the INEC portal, you know that the youth constitutes more in terms of numbers. So when you have the larger population saying this is who we are voting for, so what are you talking about the lower end of it? So we are already good to go. The PDP and the APC, they are out of this election. In fact, this election is Labour Party and Labour Party. It is not Labour Party against other political party. It is Labour Party and Labour Party. Yeah, I'm very popular in my local government. my people are ready. They are very happy when they hear that I have shown interest, because they know, based on the kind of personality that I have grown over the years to be, they know that with me in the race, there will be meaningful changes, meaningful development. It will no longer be business as usual. And everybody knows this, and that's the reason why every young, old, they are all rooting for me at the local government level. All we need to do is just to work hard and see how everything pans out. All I need to tell my party men is, let everybody do not sit back. Let us come out and do the needful. We will continue to work hard to see that we present Peter Obi as the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria come February 2023. We have all it takes to do this, even though they call the PDP and the APC the elephants, but these elephants will not be able to do much when it comes to 2023 elections. Because if you look at the APC presidential candidate, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he's an old man, even though he said he's over 70, but from what you can see, he's almost over 80 years of age. And the same goes with the PDP presidential candidate. But the most important thing is this: we have a presidential candidate that is sellable, that is Peter Obi. He is sellable, and we are going to sell him to the Nigerian public. And Nigerians are actually the one taking the bull by the horn to present this man in the forthcoming election.